Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself and create the life that you truly want to live. This is today's tarot. It's for all signs, and it's for Sunday the 29th of June 2025. Let's have a look what's going on for the collective in the cards. So we're starting out with coming of age. I'm just hearing that this is about leadership, and it's about those of us that are a little bit further on in years and how we're taking up leadership positions. I think it's always the way of a healthy society to have the wise ones, which comes with age. It can come with age. It's not like everyone that's older is wise. That's not true. But some of us are, and those should be the ones that are in leadership, right? Rather than what we've got at the moment. So I'm feeling like this coming of age and born with a gift. It feels like some of us were born for leadership, but not the kind of leadership where we've got to fight to be on the stage and it's like it turned into entertainment, hasn't it? Like government stuff. It's ridiculous. Not to compete in that environment. A lot of us are like, no, that's not what it's about. I don't know. It just feels to me like these cards are saying bringing leadership forward in a healthy way. We might be seeing that. We might be seeing that in a lot of us. Now, leadership, I'm not just talking about governments. I'm talking about leadership in anything, leading people forward. True leadership is being the example, right? In amongst whoever you're leading, whether it's within a business or within an interest group or within spirituality, whatever it is, certain part of spirituality. I think this is why religions have fallen. Well, one, because they're misogynistic, so they're going to fall, right? But it's too all-encompassing. It's too all-encompassing. That's what I've seen. Anyway, interesting energies. We've got synchronicity here. So synchronicity is happening. Trust in your path. Trust what you're being shown. And meditation. Get clarity through meditation. Great day to meditate more. Let's see what else we've got. What else have we got, please, guides? My pick a card reads are back. I think I'm going to make one a week. It's been a long time. We've got dance. Nice. Dance. So you could be feeling lighter. You could feel inspired in some kind of a way. Yes, pick a card reads are back. I feel inspired to be putting out Love Pick a Card reads again. So check them out. Look, and here we go. Here we go. Love is on the cards, you see. Two of Cups is your perfect match. It's your person. Next up, we've got the Page of Wands. It's exciting news. They feel like they connected those. And then we've got the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So direct communication coming in. Ace of Swords, it gives you an aha and it shows the path forward. Now I'm just hearing that somebody else has had an aha. They directly communicate that to you and there's a way forward. Could be in relationship that, it could be in work as well. Let's get into it. Two of Cups, we've got a love match here. What's that about? Okay. Five of Materials and the Three of Voices. Right, so there's some heartbreak here. Somebody said no, they want to go it alone. And yeah. Now, and we're talking about a love match here. So there seems to be a bit of a break going on. As somebody said no, they want to go it alone. Five of Materials, walk that path alone. The Three of Voices, and so someone else is broken-hearted. Yeah, I was hearing from my guides and from what's going on personally with me as well. To get back into the Love Picker card reads, we all need a little bit of that guidance. Yeah, so there's struggle. Everybody's struggling. Everyone's struggling with it. Not like everybody in the world, but within this Two of Cups, a love match, and both sides are struggling with it. Whatever's going on at the moment or not going on at the moment. So that means that the Five of Materials person, the one that wants to go alone, the one that's kind of saying, no, I need to go alone at the moment, they're struggling with that decision too. The other one, Three of Voices, is broken-hearted about it. They're struggling. So it's all a big struggle right now. Page of Wands, but here's some exciting news. What's this exciting news? Well, perhaps it isn't connected then with that Two of Cups. The Queen of Emotions, open to receive. Now, if, like me, you've been opening your heart to receive love, money, new adventures, and all of that kind of thing, then exciting news coming in. So Yeah, I think this is probably not related to the relationship then. This is something else. Queen of Emotions energy is beautiful energy. Have you been working on it too? I've been getting rid of heart blocks and all kinds of things. I'm just getting into sound healing. I've got a load of tuning forks and I've been practicing on myself and I'm having amazing results with it, like amazing results, unlocking all kinds of things. I'm still practicing with it. I've started incorporating it into my energy healings that you can get through behealing.com as well, just a little bit, but I'm going to be taking that further as well because it can be done distance as well, of course, like everything can. So what's underneath this Queen of Emotions? Self-love. Yeah, and the reason that I'm saying that is the Queen of Emotions. I've started receiving a lot more since I've been doing that work with the tuning forks on myself to release heart blocks in particular. So self-love is behind that. It's doing things for ourselves. So there's this inner process of becoming the Queen of Emotions, the one that is open to receiving. Now, why do we close down to receiving? We close down to receiving because we're hurt, you know? We're hurt by people, and it feels like the universe isn't giving us what we want. And we put up boundaries, right? These barriers on our hearts. And so we're not open to receive it. Like, if you've got barriers to anything, then you're not open to receive, like, anything. And so, yeah, self-love, focusing on yourself is going to release those blocks and good things will start coming in. Well, Eight of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Someone else has had an aha and they're talking to you about it. It's leading to a way forward. What's this about, please? Yeah, unusual that I'm getting it someone else here. Because of that Eight of Wands, it's like direct communication. Five of Emotions, the defrosted the heart. Someone else has been opening up the heart. Muse of Materials, perhaps someone that was focused on the material world, on money and stuff like that. They're defrosting the heart. So someone that had the heart closed down and was focusing on material world. They've had an aha, they're letting you know about it, and there's joy behind that. It makes you feel really joyful. Cool. Yeah, it's easy to get lost, isn't it? You know? It is easy to get lost. I know I've had two signs from my guides very recently in the last 2 days. In fact, one of them was a screenshot that I took of something and I can't remember taking it, but I was going through my phone to delete and there was the message in that screenshot. Anyway, and it was about money and it was about learning. Sometimes we go through periods where we don't have money in order to know that we're just fine and we can trust. I mean, we're happy. We can be happy without it, you know, and not controlled by it and not in that constant seeking of it. Set ourselves free from that. And I feel like that's a big lesson that I've been going through recently, for sure. Happy enough without it, you know, and trusting the universe too. What about masculine, feminine energies? So we're talking about patriarchy going out the window, hopefully quickly. What's replacing that? We're talking about the rise of the divine masculine, divine feminine. Of course, we're talking about toxic masculine, toxic feminine, and how that is going out too. Our part in it, and yeah, anything else. Could be affecting relationships, all kinds of things, structures. Laundry's done. So, starting out with the Lovers. Interesting, right? Two of Cups and then the Lovers. Let's get more cards out before we get into it. Next one is the Six of Cups. This is reminiscing energy from the past. And the Chariot, pulled in two directions. Rocky road ahead, but headed toward victory. Now, the Lovers. Why do we have the Lovers here, please? It feels, okay, it feels like there is a pull here, a calling to be together in some kind of a way, to dive into something, the Fool, the Nine of Inspiration, and to keep on going with it, right? So, the Lovers, if you've been drawn to somebody, diving into it, going all in. Nine of Inspiration says you've been on a healing path, but like continue on, like persevere, like you're going to get there, you're going to get there. Yeah. So for whoever is being called to this, I know last week we did have that twin flame kind of an energy, twin flame coming together. A lot of love on the cards last week. Keep going with it. Perception. Some perception that needs changing. Now you see the yin yangs on here as well. It's about balance within the masculine and feminine too. In shifting times, like we've got like huge shifts at the moment in energies. We're going from one age to another age. We're headed toward a golden age, you know, a much better time. But we've got to figure things out along the way in a relatively short period of time. And everything gets thrown up in the air, right? And the universe is helping out. It's pushing us into things, and then it's like, okay, figure it out, perhaps pull back and then figure this bit out and this lesson here and then back, you know, it's that kind of thing. So I think we'll be going through some pretty intense spiritual lessons with other people. You might be in and out of a relationship, or you know, moving forward, moving away, moving forward, moving away as we're going through this process. 6 of Cups, we've got past energy here, nostalgic energy, and the 2 of Materials. Finding a new balance. That's what I was getting from this yin-yang perception as well. There's balance required between the masculine and feminine, a new balance. It hasn't been balanced. Relationships haven't been balanced, and I'm talking any kind of relationship with masculine and feminine. You know, I've been thinking, if men were living in like a woman's world, and, you know, in their hearts, their soul's calling would be to build a house or to be a pilot or whatever it is that they want to do. But the world, society was telling them, yeah, well, you should be doing that like out the goodness of your heart. Like, that's what you're here for. You don't get paid for that. Now, if you want to get paid, you've got to do women's work. Like, listen to someone, nurture them, look after the children. You get paid for that. That's what's valuable. But, you know, if you want to build houses, like, you should be doing that anyway. You know, and then when they're like complaining about it, they're going like, oh, you want equality? Well, you know, you can't have it both ways. That's exactly what it's like for women. And it sucks, right? And we've got to find a new way where the feminine things are valued, because they're very valuable. So finding a new balance, and this is home as well. So it's on a personal level as well. We're going to, of course, we always have to start with ourselves. We're going to go through this on a personal level too. Society only gets sorted out by the individuals sorting themselves out first. You and I, we're leaders. We're leaders in this process, and so we sort it out at home first. We sort it out within ourselves, we sort it out within our relationships. And then we've got holding this energy. It's not like we have to teach others. You might be called to teach others, but you don't have to. We just need to hold that energy. Figure it out, hold that energy. Enough of us do it, then there's the 100 monkey effect, and there has a ripple effect throughout society. I think often we think, like, this can't possibly change because we're thinking top down. We think hierarchical. Hierarchies are out. They don't work. It leads to corruption, and so hierarchies are out, and so it's going to be bottom up instead, bottoms up. So the Chariot, it might be a rocky road. Relationships might be a rocky road right now, and Knight of Cups, we need to take them slowly. Right, so let's just get another card out. So the whole message of this is saying the whole masculine, feminine coming into balance. It starts at home. You're pulled into these relationships, these lovers' relationships, to throw yourself into that, almost healed. But there's something up with the perception of balance, and we've got to figure that out ourselves, that balance. We can look back for some of the clues. It's going to be a rocky road. Yes, this is not going to be easy. Knight of Materials, so take it slowly. Divine timing, it's perfect timing for that. So, we're talking twin flames here. My guys have told me twin flames have not necessarily been what a lot of psychics, spiritual people have been talking about in the past, but they are here to be leaders in something now, and I feel like it's going to be leaders in this new masculine feminine balance. At least that's what they're telling me about. That might be my place, and perhaps your place too. They might be coming together for other leadership reasons. This reading is that it's saying you're being pulled towards someone. It's not going to be easy. But by you finding a balance within this and taking it slowly, persisting with it, 9 of Inspiration, through the healing and through whatever it brings up. And I'm not talking toxic relationships, right? I'm not talking that. I'm talking two people that are interested in it, but still a rocky road, because relationships are difficult. Especially amongst two that are spiritually advanced. Because we know ourselves, right? that makes it a little bit easier, but it also makes it a little bit harder because we know our minds, right? We're used to being the top dog in a way in relationships. Anyway, let's see what else we've got with Peacock. Beware of great pride. We have a shield. You need to defend yourself. We've got a tiger doing something risky, taking a chance. We've got a dog far away. Distant friend is thinking of you. And a rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. That's good to hear. Well, let's see how best to deal with these energies today. You're coming out. How best to deal with these energies today? Please. 8 of Wands. Communicate, communicate, communicate. It's all about communication. Now, I think it's all about the same thing here, really. I think it's all about the same thing. There needs to be open communication and direct communication about something. And it doesn't sound like it's going to be easy either. Well, there we go. That's what I've got for you. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like. Before you click off, click that subscribe button if you're new, and if you want more from me, leave a comment as well. That really helps me out when you do that. If you want more from me, then you can sign up for my free class there, and that's my other channel there. So I'll put my meditations up there on, or maybe I'll pick a card. I don't know. I'll change it each day. Sometimes it'll be pick a card. Sometimes it'll be my new channel and my meditations and all of that. Don't forget when you visit my new channel to click that subscribe button. It's called Claire Louise Hay Official. Well, have the best day ever, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.